There was a time I'd have been at the midnight premiere of a new Alien movie. I was so obsessed with the series. But in 2012, I sat through the inaugural IMAX 3D screening of Prometheus and still felt sick by the time I got in about 4am. During subsequent screenings, I realised what a weak film it was. An A-list cast and crew dealing with a Z-list script. Those hoping for answers to the Xenomorph's origins were given more questions than answers. So by the time Alien Covenant, the second prequel in Ridley Scott's franchise, came along, I gave it a week before watching. The reviews have not been good, savaged by most critics and berated by many fans of the saga. I go in with low expectations. Surprisingly, the first hour is not that bad. The crew of the Eponymous spacecraft, colonisation ship on its way to land on an Earth-type planet 7 years away, awoken after a near-fatal accident with some galactic anomaly. And while repairing the ship, an electronic ghost from a nearby planet is recorded onto one of the crew's helmets. So it's essentially a remake of Alien up to this point, only the crew are awoken for a different reason and they intercept a different sort of SOS. Landing on the neighbouring world in the hope it might be a better alternative to their original destination, they soon live to regret it. Only Daniels, Catherine Waterston, seems to have a degree of intelligence. She wonders why they're endangering their mission by checking out a world that didn't show up on any of their scans. Their rubbish captain Oram, Billy Crudup, overrules her. He launches an away team, and thanks to savage spores, soon ensures one of their crew is literally as spineless as him. The second act plays like an old episode of a Star Trek The Next Generation, in which Data met evil brother Lore. In this case, Robot Walter meets fellow synthetic David, survivor of Prometheus. There's a recorder lesson between the brothers that goes on so long I had flashbacks to junior school music lessons. Most of the time it looks great. This is a Ridley Scott film, so that's a given, though some of the alien CG effects are still a bit ropey. Sadly, the saga has become so obsessed with analysing its own history, both on and off screen. We have reached the point where there are two robots named after the producers, David Giler and Walter Hill, and a heroine called Daniels, probably named after the original writer, Dan O'Bannon. But the meta problem is not the biggest issue. It's the intelligence, or the crew's lack of it. This is a crew so stupid there's no question of quarantine at a crucial moment, or immediately wondering why wheat is on an alien planet. There's also a point where a couple are attacked in a shower. It's not a spoiler, as that's given away in the trailer. And if you've seen the trailer, chances are you've seen about as much as you need to regarding their backstory or lack of it. The dipping toy bird, making a welcome return to the franchise for the first time since 1979's original Alien, has more of a backstory. Thankfully, the finale is as dark as life, the year's better Alien on a Spaceship movie. Some clever editing and a prestige-style plot device means there's an is he or isn't he moment that keeps you guessing till the end. Alien Covenant is not a disaster I'd feared. It's slightly better than Prometheus, but a very poor cousin to Alien and Aliens. Newcomers to the saga may enjoy it, and given the finale, I'm intrigued to see how things connect between the prequels and Alien. Let's just hope a smarter script is greenlit for the chronological Episode 3.